Hey friends, Miss Milky Way here. Thanks for joining me again. I'm glad you've been able to go by the Wimberley Village Library and pick up your science kit for this week. This week, our topic is dinosaurs. Now let me ask you, can you just look out your window and watch a dinosaur eating leaves or hunting its prey? No, we can't do that because dinosaurs are extinct. That means that they died millions of years ago, before humans were even on the planet. So, if scientists can't observe dinosaurs, how do we even know anything about them? Well, dinosaur scientists, or paleontologists, can look at fossils and dinosaur bones, and they can learn a lot from those things. They can rebuild skeletons to tell what a dinosaur looked like. They can look at dinosaur teeth to decide if they were meat eaters or plant eaters. They can even look at fossilized dinosaur droppings and see what they were eating. So they can learn a lot from the clues that the Earth provides. This week, we're going to be paleontologists, and we're going to learn as much as we can about dinosaurs. I hope you have fun. Let's get started. Scientists who study dinosaur bones and fossils are called paleontologists. They can piece together dinosaur skeletons and study fossilized droppings. When paleontologists find a site that is rich with dinosaur bones, they must be incredibly careful while digging them out of the rock that surrounds them so they don't damage them. We will practice being paleontologists in our first activity by carefully excavating a chocolate chip cookie. Find your baggie that contains a cookie, paintbrush, and toothpick. Pretend the cookie is a dig site, and the chocolate chips are your dinosaur fossils. Can you guess how many fossils are in your cookie? Use your tools to carefully remove each chip. You may want to break your cookie in half for easier access to your chips. How many fossils did you find? Dinosaurs are closely related to birds and share similar characteristics. They laid eggs in giant nests that would eventually hatch into baby dinosaurs. Dinosaur eggs are millions of years old, so the material inside of them have either been destroyed or mineralized. They're essentially egg-shaped rocks now. Although extremely rare, some eggs have been found with baby dinosaur embryos that were in the process of forming when they became mineralized. Scientists can't just crack them open to see what is inside, so they use many scientific techniques and tools to study the inside of the eggs. We are going to use chemistry to hatch our fossilized dinosaur eggs. Chemistry is the study of matter and looks at the ways substances combine or separate to form other substances. Our eggs are made of baking soda and salt. We're going to hatch our eggs by dripping vinegar on them, causing a chemical reaction to occur. When baking soda and vinegar combine, they produce carbon dioxide gas. The reaction is swift and releases thousands of tiny gas bubbles. Find your dinosaur egg, pipette, and vinegar in your kit. Use your pipette to drop vinegar over the top of your egg. Continue this fizzy process until your baby dinosaur is free from its fossilized egg. Humans have learned so much about dinosaurs by studying fossils. Some fossils are mineralized bones or shells, while others are imprints of things like footprints or leaves from plants. Imagine a dinosaur romping down a muddy riverbank to get a drink. Its massive feet sink a few inches into the mud with every step. Over the next few months, the weather gets warmer and that mud starts to dry up and harden, eventually turning to stone. Maybe 1,000 years later, fresh mud slips down over that giant footprint and then it hardens up as well. Millions of years later, paleontologists start digging in the area and discover these fossilized footprints. That tells the scientists what sort of dinosaurs lived in that area and how long ago they were there. We're going to make our own fossil imprints. First, add your salt. Now add your flour. And now add your coffee grounds. And stir those ingredients up really well. Now add half a tablespoon of water to your mixture and stir it again until it forms a dough. Once you have a dough, pull it out and roll it around in your hands until you have a nice dough ball. Then place it on your plate and squish it down into a disc shape, kind of like a cookie. Finally, get your dinosaur from the last experiment and press it into your fossil mud. You can do a profile or you can make tracks by walking it across your mud. Let your fossil dry for 24 hours. Your fossil mud will dry and the salt will recrystallize, making it firm. This is a very speedy example of how fossils are formed in nature over millions of years. You will find a fossilized shark tooth in your kit. This is a genuine fossil from Morocco that dates back to the Paleocene period. It is approximately 60 million years old.